Hello everyone! We're back with another Taylor Swift album because Taylor Swift dropped 2 albums in one night. The Tortured Poets Department, The Anthology, which is 31 songs, and 1 through 16 we've already heard because it was the original The Poets Department album, and then songs 17 through 31 are brand new songs. This woman is a machine. Oh my gosh. I have already made a video listening through songs 1 through 16, so if you'd like to check that out, I'll have it linked up here in the eye for you guys to check out or in the description below. I have so many thoughts, I have so many things that I've been talking to my friends about. There's so much to this album, and I feel like it really has given a lot of insight to things we didn't understand throughout the past year, 2 years. One thing that she does always right is make such good music, and she did that once again with songs 1 through 16 on the Tortured Poets Department. Let's check out songs 17 through 31 today. Let's get into it. I don't want to waste any more time. If you'd like to subscribe, I would love for you to do that. Give us a thumbs up while you're at it. But without further ado, let's just jump right into it. Let's get to song 17, The Black Dog.
I am someone who until recent events you shared your secrets with, and your location you forgot to turn it off. And so I watched as you walk into some bar called the Black Dog and pierced new holes in my heart. You forgot to turn it off.
Oh, ooh.
Just don't understand how you don't miss me in the Black Dog. When someone plays the starting line and you jump up, but she's too young to know this song that was intertwined in the magic fabric of our treatment. Old habits die sweet.
Whoa. Oh damn, so she's looking at the location of an ex. Joe, maybe? I don't know, maybe Maddie? But like, I really could not wrap my head around the fact that her and Maddie had such a an intense loving relationship. Like, she really cared for this guy. And so it's hard for me to believe that maybe she's feeling real sad about them ending, because it to me just seemed like a rebound. So this could be about either of them, and it seems like she's kind of watching us as her ex goes into a bar called the Black Dog because they forgot to turn off their location. Oof. Now where is the Black Dog? The Black Dog is a bar in London, the longtime residents of Alwyn. Song plays that they both know, but the ex's new girl is quite young, so she doesn't know the song that was intertwined in the fabric of our dreaming. Old habits die screaming.
I move through the world with the heart broken. My longings stay unspoken, and I may never open up the way I did for you. And all of those best laid plans, you said I needed a brave man, and proceeded to play him until I believed it too. How you don't miss me in the shower, and remember how my rain-soaked body was shaking. Do you hate me? I pledged, and I still mean it. Old habits.
Yep. Oh wow.
6 weeks of breathing clean air, I still miss the smoke. Even if I die, scream.
Oh wow.
And I hope you hear.
Yeah. production is so good.
Still between your legs, you're leaving. I still can't believe it, 'cause old habits die, scream.
Okay, so this is definitely an intense breakup song. Okay, next up, song 18, I'm Gonna Get You Back, stylized all as one word.
Light like a short skirt, the one that fits me like skin. Did your research, you knew the price going in. And I'll tell you one thing, honey, I can tell when somebody still wants me. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna curse you out or take you back to my house, I haven't decided yet.
What?
I'm gonna get you back. Find that you were never mine.
You're never not mine. You're mine.
Small talk, big love. Act like I don't care what you did.
Like, is she saying like she has the control in this relationship? I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna do make your life amazing or make it a living hell. Is that what she's saying? Either way, no matter what I do, whether I decide to make your life a living hell or not, I'm still gonna get you back in the end, maybe she's saying? Here, Taylor reveals how she's using get you back as a play on words, as if it could either mean getting back together or getting revenge. Oh.
Whether I'm gonna be your wife or gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back. Whether I'm gonna flip you off or pull you into the closet,
I see.
haven't decided.
It kind of reminds me of Olivia Rodrigo song. I wanna get him back. I wanna make it the same kind of the same thing.
I can feel it coming, humming in the way you move. Push the reset button, we're becoming something new. Say you got somebody, I'll say I got someone too. Even if it's handcuffed, I'm leaving here with you.
Oh shit.
I wanna play the game. Tell my friends I hate you, but I love you just the same.
Oh my god.
Poison, babe. I'm poison either way. Whether I'm gonna be your wife or
Whoa.
gonna smash up your bike, I haven't decided yet, but I'm gonna get you back.
The production is on this is wild.
I'm gonna get you back.
Okay. Wow. That was fun. I like that. That was really fun. Next song, The Albatross.
Wise men once said, wild winds are death to the candle rose by any other name is a scandal. Cautions issue cross your thoughtless heart. Only liquor anoints you. She's the albatross. She is here to destroy you. Wise men once said, one bad seed kills the garden. One less temptress, one less dagger.
Oh, we saw that earlier.
Up in towers, but I'd visit in your dreams, and they tried to warn you about me. She's the death you chose. You're in terrible danger.
What?
I'll tell you how I've been there too, and then none of it matters.
I think this is a little outside my wheelhouse. I'm not getting this one. It's all going up in my head. I have no idea what the fuck she's saying. I'm not getting it. I think this might be one I have to kind of come back to and listen to and after doing my research on and stuff, because I'm really not understanding this at all. I don't even know what an albatross is, aside from a bird that like flies for 6 years or something, which makes sense why it's related to her, because she was with her ex for 6 years, but I'm not understanding how this is pulling together in the song.
I'm the albatross. I swept in at the rescue. The devil let you know
the albatross. She's here to destroy you. An albatross is a large seabird that spends its first 6 years without touching land, due to them being so well adapted to their oceanic existence. And in a metaphorical sense, the albatross is usually referred to as something that causes anxiety or guilt, or that burdens and encumbers. She's the albatross. She is the one that causes anxiety or guilt. She's here to destroy you. And she talked about herself. Like many tracks on Swift's 11th studio album, the albatross seems to be a metaphorical reference to Swift's 6-year relationship with British actor Joe Alwyn. Okay, so this is speculated to be about Joe, but I'm still just like, does she feel like she fucked him up? She's the death you chose. You're in terrible danger. Like, with me, this is what I cause people. Maybe, like, kind of a self-loathing thing? Okay, next up is, I'm very intrigued about this title. Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus.
Your hologram stumbled into my apartment, hands in the hair of somebody in darkness, named Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus, and I just watched it happen as the decade would play us for fools, and you saw my bones out with somebody new.
What?
If you wanna break my cold, cold heart, just say I loved you the way that you were. You turned me into an idea of sorts. You needed me, but you needed drugs more, and I couldn't watch it happen. I gave the glint in my eye, trace the depths of your side on that passage in time, back to the moment I crashed into you, like so many wrecks do, too impaired by my youth to know what to do. So if I sell my apartment and you have some kids with an internet starlet, would it be enough to just float in your orbit? Can we watch our phantoms like watching wild horses? Cooler in theory, but not if you force it to be. So if you wanna break my cold, cold heart, say you loved me. Say you'll always
Wonder what we could have been? This feels like it's a song about a relationship that clearly didn't work out because of something wasn't aligning. Will I always wonder what could have been if we were able to work it out, basically? Like, you needed me, but you needed drugs more. That's what I find interesting. Like, from what I know, Joe wasn't into drugs like that. Maddie, I don't know much about him and his drug use. The About section on Genius says, Chloe or Sam or Sophia or Marcus tells a story of a rocky relationship filled with hurt and self-examination. Swift watches their partner betray them, and despite trying to salvage things, their partner's focus on drugs over love leaves them feeling abandoned. Okay, so I think this has to be like a Maddie song. Oh, and she's wondering like what could have been if you were able to choose me over drugs. Man, I really did not think this was gonna be so much about Maddie and their relationship. Swift seems to share a longing for honesty and closure amid the heartache, while questioning if she'll ever be able to move on from the pain. Wow. Next up, how did it end?
We hereby conduct this post-mortem. He was a hothouse flower to my outdoorsman. Our melodies were such we could not cure them, and so a touch that was my birthright became foreign. Come one, come all, it's happening again. We'll tell no one except all of our friends. We must know
this like speculation about her relationship with Joe and their ending, and people talking about them and making theories about their relationship?
The deflation of our dreaming, leaving me bereft and reeling. My beloved ghost and me, sitting in a tree. DYING.
Dying. Whoa, sitting in a tree dying instead of sitting in a tree kissing, like KISSING. She's really bringing out the dictionary with the song. She's really working her way in the way she's saying it. Not just saying like, we broke up and there's speculation. Like, she's really working the poem aspect and her songwriting skills in this song. Like, wow.
Can't pretend like I understand. How did it end? Come one, come all.
It's happening again. Like, about her. Like, here she goes again, getting broken up with another guy she can't keep even after 6 years. Like, the press and the media, what they said about her whole career. Oh, damn.
I still don't know. How did it end?
Interesting. But even after all, I still don't know how we ended. How Did It End sends a clear message. No one cares about you in the breakup, only about the breakup. Taylor Swift's lyrics tell us all we need to know in this song about this breakup. Singing, their maladies are such they could not cure them, but people press on for how it all happened. With such fame and notoriety that Swift has, it's not a surprise that it come one, come all to this introspective on how it feels to get through heartbreak, only for people to brush aside those feelings in pursuit of the details. It's a gut-wrenching warning that even at your worst moments, you can still be used for clicks. Wow. Yup. Okay, song 22, So High School. This is so cute. Wait, we have a love song about Travis? I don't know, I feel like from what we've seen about them, like out on the media, like they do give off this young, like in love energy, like as if someone that was in high school. Stop. And I also picture like high school and football one-on-one. Oh my god, this is so cute. Wait, I'm so excited to hear this. Okay. Wait, this is so cute. I'm so happy for Taylor right now because I think a lot of her youth was kind of taken from her because she was in such a serious relationship, and a lot of her relationship with Joe was, first of all, started in when she was at the worst part of her life. So she had a lot of anxiety about that relationship starting, and then the pandemic and everything. So I could see that her relationship with Joe, of course, it had a lot of happy, exciting moments because especially in the beginning of the relationship, that's always how it usually is. I think the relationship always, to its core, was kind of very like brooding all the time, and it seems like with Travis it's just like light and fun and free and airy, and I think Taylor loves that so much because she hasn't had that really at all in her life, and I think that's probably why she like is so gravitated towards Travis to begin with, because it's like nothing has to be so fucking serious all the time. Like, I want to be young and have fun. That childlike life is so important, I think, to have in a relationship and love, no matter how old you get. I love that.
I feel like laughing in the middle of practice to that impression you did of your dad again. And I'm sinking our fingers entwined cheeks high. Feel so high school every time.
I love that lyric. I love it. A happy Travis song. It is like they're like this high school couple, like football team and like pretty tall model. Okay, next up, oh god, going from that to a song called I Hate It Here. All right, let's have some whiplash. We've had lots of whiplash this album from the very beginning.
Quick, tell me something awful, like you are a poet, trapped inside the body of a finance guy. See, I was a debutante in another life, but now I seem to be scared to go outside. If comfort is a construct, I don't believe in good luck, now that I know what's what. I hate it here, so I will go to secret gardens in my mind. People need a key to get to, the only one is mine. I read about it in a book when I was a precocious child. No mid-sized city hopes and small town fears. I'm there most of the year cause I hate it here.
What?
Nostalgia is a mind trick. If I'd been there I'd hate it. It was freezing in the palace. I hate it here, so I will go to lunar valleys in my mind. When they found a better planet, only the gentle survived. I dreamed about it in the dark of night. I felt like I might die.
Is this about her relationship with Joe and how much she was unhappy and so she had to write songs about the make-believe like we heard in Folklore? But that can't be. Maybe we're taking it back to whenever she was a kid growing up in Pennsylvania, when she was getting bullied in school and she would write songs about fantasy and
I'm lonely but I'm good. I'm bitter but I swear I'm fine. I save all my romanticism for my inner life, and I'll get lost on purpose. This place made me feel worthless. In my fantasies I rise above it.
Oh wow.
And way up there I actually love it. I hate it here, so I will go to secret gardens in my mind. Quick, tell me something awful.
I love that production. That kind of like twinkly madness happening in the back is so good. Obviously it's sung about yearning and being unhappy in a place that you are in. Kind of taking your mind and daydreaming into all these places that you're not as a way to cope with your unhappiness. But I'm wondering exactly what time in her life that she's singing about in this song. Interesting. I think I'm gonna listen to song 24, Thank You, Amy, which is all lowercase aside from K-I-M, which is capitalized. Spells out Kim. My mind automatically goes to Kim Kardashian, of course. But I think I'm gonna listen to this last song here today, and then I'm gonna come back tomorrow, which will be a second for you guys, and listen to the rest of the songs because it's getting late and I'm starting to dwindle. But let's listen to Thank You, Amy.
When I picture my hometown, there's a bronze spray tan statue of you. Always the same searing pain. But I dreamed that one day I could say, all that time you were throwing punches, I was building something. And I can't forgive the way you made me feel. Screamed fuck you, Amy, to the night sky as the blood was gushing. But I can't forget the way you made me heal.
Oh! On Apple Music, the lyrics "Fuck You Amy" and "Thank You Amy" were stylized as "Fuck You Amy" and "Thank You Amy" with the letters K-I-M capitalized. The odd capitalization notably spells Kim. Fans speculate this is a diss track to Kim Kardashian. Oh my god, wait, this is crazy. I did not think we're gonna get a song about Kim, let alone a song saying fuck you to her in this album. What?
And it wasn't a fair fight or a clean kill each time that Amy stomped across my grave. And then she wrote headlines in the local paper, laughing at each baby step I take. All that time you were throwing punches, I was building something. And I couldn't wait to show you it was real. Scream fuck you, Amy, to the night sky as the blood was gushing. My mother is a saintly woman.
Oh.
But she used to say she wished that you were dead.
Wow.
1,000 songs that you find uncool. I built a legacy that you can't undo.
Wow.
When I count the stars, there's a moment of truth that there wouldn't be this if there hadn't been you.
Wow. I would never have found the strength I had in myself if you had not torn me down as bad as you did. The Kardashian kids, like, are like Taylor Swift fans. I'm sure that like North was like excited for this album to come out and listen to these songs, and then to hear this song and know it's about her mom. Taylor is really in her unhinged, I don't give a fuck era. I'm not over it. I'm still not over it. You destroyed my life. I'm still not over it. I'll never forget. I think she's moved on. And I think she has a bit of indifference. I mean, clearly she's a little bit angry here in this song, but I think for the most part she's indifference about it all. But she will never forget what she went through due to the lies that Kim and Kanye spread about her. But at the same time, she's like, thank you for having that happen, because there wouldn't be this if there hadn't been you.
And maybe you've reframed it, and in your mind you never beat my spirit black and blue.
Interesting.
I don't think you've changed much. Your kid comes home singing a song that only us two is gonna know is about you. 'Cause all that time you were throwing punches, it was
Oh my god. Taylor is scathing. She's fucking unhinged, dude. What the fuck?
Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy.
Thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy. Wow, that was everything. One day your kid comes home singing a song that only us two is gonna know is about you. Like, she pulled it all out. She pulled out all the fucking punches. Okay, maybe I should listen to one more tonight. Let's do one more, and then I think I'll call it for tonight. I look in people's windows. Let's check it out.
I had died the tiniest death. I spied the catch in your breath. Out, 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 out. I'm afflicted by the not knowing, so I look in people's windows, transfixed by rose golden glows. They have their friends over to drink nice wine. I look in people's windows in case you're at their table.
What?
If your eyes look up and met mine one more time? You had stopped and tilted your head. I still ponder what it meant. Now, I tried searching faces on streets. What are the chances you'd be downtown? Does it feel alright to not know me? I'm addicted to the if only. So I look in people's windows like I'm some deranged weirdo. What if
Okay, so this is kind of about like a misconnection. They had a moment, it was brief, and then it slipped away, and it kind of got her like thinking like, wait, we had a moment, right? Like I want to see where this leads. And it's giving stalker, it's giving Delulu, and she's like fixated. She can't seem to let this little moment go, and so she's looking at people's windows. I don't know, I feel like all these songs I'm gonna have to like listen to more than once to like actually really understand what's happening here in a lot of these songs. But I'm gonna end this portion here. I'll be right back in 1 second with songs 26 through 31. See you in a minute. Hey guys, we're back to finish up this freaking album. Oh my god, 31 songs. So today we're listening to songs 26 through 31 today to finish up this album. Today is Monday when I'm filming this, and obviously it dropped on Friday early hours in the morning, and so much has gone down, I feel like, in the Swiftie community. It's just been an explosion. I have come to terms that this album is a Maddie album. And I cannot believe that. Realistically, I think only like 1 or 2 that I've heard so far are about freaking Joe, someone that she dated for 6 years. I think because she dropped You're Losing Me, I think she wanted just to like have that be like her Joe situation. I honestly think Midnights more or less was the Joe breakup album. I think she doesn't want to spend too much time on that because she was so checked out of the relationship. I think so much longer before it actually ended officially, and I think she's like so far removed from that she couldn't really tap into that anymore. Like the tortured poet that we thought was Joe is Maddie Healy, and that's what this album is about, and I'm just so amazed and mind blown, and I'm like kind of like go off. She's such a fucking bad bitch. I cannot believe how much Maddie and her have been intertwined in each other's lives for the past what 10 years or so. It's crazy how much they would always find a way back to each other but never fully could actually commit because of their own issues. And then of course we have So High School, and I think also The Alchemy I think is also about Travis. So I think she's also trying to just like throw up everything that she's been feeling the past couple years that we haven't gotten an album from her, and I think she just really wanted to just like word vomit every single thing that she's been feeling these past few years. But let's jump into The Prophecy now. Let's finish up this album. Yeah, let's get into it.
Hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle. Oh, but it's gone again. Pat around when I get home. I guess a lesser woman would have lost hope. A greater woman wouldn't beg, but I looked to the sky and said, please, I've been on my knees. Change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company.
Oh my god.
Let it once be me. Who do I have to speak to about if they can redo the prophecy? Cards on the table, mine play out like fools in a fable. Slow is the quicksand, poison blood from the wound of the pricked hand. Oh, still I dream of him. Change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company.
Oh my god.
Let it once be me.
This feels like to me about Joe, just solely on the line that says, just want someone who wants a company, let it once be me. Because I think when she was with Joe, he didn't want her to be around. It just hurts my heart because I feel like a lot of relationships that Taylor's been in, it's always been like they had to keep her hidden. For a minute there with Joe it had to be, obviously, because of the state of her life in the beginning of her relationship with Joe, but I feel like even so on, he didn't want her around. He didn't want her to be there and support. He didn't want to be where she was. He didn't want to be there to support her either. Now seeing how she and Travis are and how he wanted her there at the Super Bowl, he wanted her there next to him, I think that's one of the reasons why they work so well together, because that's all she's ever wanted, and not her be too big for every room she walks in. I mean, we've heard that before with Monster on the Hill. Too big to hang out with your favorite, I forget the lyrics. She always felt like her life was so big and then nobody could ever be okay with that.
A greater woman stays cool, but I howl like a wolf at the moon. But even statues crumble if they're made to wait. I'm so afraid I sealed my fate. No sign of soulmates. Spending my last coin so someone will tell me it'll be okay.
Oh. Wow. The production is so pretty, how twinkly it is.
I've been on my knees, change the prophecy. Don't want money, just someone who wants my company. Hand on the throttle, thought I caught lightning in a bottle.
I love the melodies, dude.
But it's gone again. Guess I guess I would've lost hope. A greater woman would die. But I looked to the sky and said,
In the prophecy, Taylor Swift captures a sense of yearning for a different destiny and the resilience to keep hoping for a better outcome. After a failed relationship where she thought she would end up marrying him, she wonders if her destiny is to be alone. Alright, next up, Cassandra.
I was in my new house placing daydreams, patching up the crack along the wall. When the first stone's thrown, they're screaming. In the streets, there's a raging riot. When it's burn the bitch, they're shrieking. When the truth comes out, it's quiet.
Ooh.
So they killed Cassandra first, cause she feared the worst and tried to tell it sound. So they filled my soul with snakes, I regret to say. Do you believe me now?
Oh wait, stop. Is this about Kim and the Kanye feud again? We know that Kim was the one that started the whole snake emoji situation. They filmed by cell, obviously phone call. When the truth comes out, it's quiet. There's so much noise and everyone believed Kim and it was all lies. Whenever I came out into the truth, no one seemed to really want to talk about that much. I can't believe we even got Thank You Amy and now we're getting this song.
They say what doesn't kill you makes you aware. What happens if it becomes who you are? So they killed Cassandra first, cause she feared the worst and tried to tell it down. Blood's thick, but nothing like a payroll. That they never spared a prayer for my soul.
Oh.
You can mark my words that I said it first. In a morning warning, no one heard.
Oh my god.
Cause that's where I was when I lost it all.
Oh my god.
They all said nothing. Blood's thick, but nothing like a payroll. But they never spared a prayer for my
Oh
soul.
my god.
When the truth comes out, it's quiet. It's so quiet.
Wow. Wow. I'm so speechless right now. Taylor, that girl has so much emotions and she's so good at portraying them in songs, like explaining what she means. Like her articulation is so beautiful. Alright, next up, another title with a person's name called Peter. Ooh, piano.
Forgive me, Peter, my lost fearless leader. In closets like cedar, preserved from when we were just kids. Is it something I did? And I didn't wanna calm down. I thought it was just goodbye for now. You said you were gonna grow up, and you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, and you were gonna come find me. Said you were gonna grow up, and you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep, but never to keep.
What?
Are you still a mind reader, a natural scene stealer? I've heard great things, Peter, but life was always easier on you. We both did the best we could do underneath the same moon, a different galaxy, and I didn't wanna hang around. We said it was just goodbye for now.
So Swift's breakup with the subject is clearly not a clean break, but something she thought was a temporary pause or a promise to rekindle their ship down the line. Okay, so like this is romantically. I didn't feel romance from it, but maybe this is romantically. Mate, you said you were gonna grow up, that he'd come find me. Yeah, like they weren't working out because he wasn't growing up enough, and they never grew up, they never were able to get back together, and it's like this like heartbreak that's so much worse because it's like you thought if they would just grow up, if we could just align, then we can be together, but it's like just always just off. Promises oceans deep but never to keep. Couldn't keep his promise and said he was gonna grow up and come back for her. Damn. It's like she's so sad because they really loved each other. She really loved him, he really loved her, but couldn't keep the promises that she held so closely.
Won't confess that I waited, but I let the lamp burn as the men masqueraded. I hoped you'd return with your feet on the ground. Tell me all that you've learned, 'cause love's never lost when perspective is turned. And you said you'd come and get me, but you were 25 and the shelf life of those fantasies has expired. Lost to the lost boys chapter of your life. Forgive me, Peter, please know that I tried to hold on to the day when you were mine.
Oh my god.
But the woman who sits by the window has turned out the light.
Wow. She waited and waited and waited. I can see the references between Peter Pan, him never wanting to grow up, her being Wendy, waiting for him to grow up.
You said you were gonna grow up and you were gonna come find me. Words from the mouths of babes, promises, oceans deep.
Wow.
But
Wow.
never to keep.
What a beautifully written song. So sad, so beautiful. Next up is The Bolter. I've actually been curious about this one for a while because I know it's a bonus track on some of the vinyls, so I've been interested to actually finally hear what this is about.
By all accounts, she almost drowned when she was 6 in frigid water.
Oh.
It's excellent fun till you get to know her. Then she runs like it's a race. Behind her back, her best mates laughed, and they nicknamed her the Bolter.
Oh.
Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this, but it always ends up with a town car speeding. Ended with the slam of a door, then he'll call her a whore. Wish he wouldn't be sore, but as she was leaving, it felt like breathing.
What?
All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes. Feels like the time she fell through the ice, then came out alive.
Stop. Taylor Swift is a bolter, but as she was leaving, it felt like breathing. What are these lyrics?
Wanted her bad, just like any good trophy hunter. And she liked the way it tastes, taming a bear, making him care, watching him jump, then pulling him under. When it's all roses, portrait poses, Central Park Lake and tiny rowboats. That's when she sees the littlest leaks down in the floorboards, and she just knows she must bolt. Started with a kiss, oh we must stop meeting like this. All her fucking lives flashed before her eyes.
I can't believe this fucking song right now.
She's been many places with men of many faces. First they're off to the races, and she's laughing, drawing aces, but none of it is changing. That the chariot is waiting. Hearts are hers for the breaking. There's escape and escaping.
Wow.
Started with a kiss, oh we must stop beating like this.
She's been been many places with men of many faces. First they're off to the races and she's laughing, drawing aces, but none of it is changing. That the chariot is waiting. Hearts are hers for the breaking. This is about her and how people think that she just dates and dates and dates. She's bolting from one guy to the next, basically.
It feels like the time she fell through the ice and came out alive.
Wow, what a bad bitch song. It says the bolts are having many meanings, one of them being told from a woman's perspective, most commonly being Taylor Swift herself. Alright, next up, Robyn.
Long may you reign, you're an animal, you are bloodthirsty.
Whoa.
Reins tied to levers, slowed down clocks, tethered, always showmanship to keep it for you in sweetness. Way to go, tiger, higher and higher.
What is happening?
Wilder and lighter. Long may you roar at your dinosaurs. You're a just ruler, covered in mud. You look ridiculous, and you have no idea. Reach the secret. We all vow to keep it from you in sweetness.
Wait, I'm looking at the Genius lyrics for that pre-chorus. And so this pre-chorus could be alluding to how Taylor's parents kept the problems of the relationship secret to protect their children. A lot of parents do this and only get a divorce when their child is older.
You have a favorite spot on the swing side. You have no room in your dreams for regrets. The time will arrive for the cool and the mean. You learn to bounce back just like your trampoline, but now we'll curtail your curiosity and sweetness.
Wow.
Wilder and lighter for you.
Wow, what a beautiful song. Wow. In Robyn, Taylor Swift paints a vivid portrait of a child's world filled with imagination and innocence. She marvels at the carefree spirit of youth, singing, "Long may you reign, you're an animal, you're bloodthirsty," capturing the untamed energy and boundless curiosity of childhood. Ah, yes! Swift reflects on the simplicity of childhood pleasures like playing on swing sets and chasing dragonflies while hitting on the need for protection. Yeah, despite the challenges ahead, she encourages the child to embrace her wildness and lightness, singing, "Way to go, tiger, higher and higher, wilder and lighter for you." Oh, wow, so beautifully made. I could literally cry. Through whimsical lyrics and gentle melodies, Swift celebrates the magic of childhood while also acknowledging the need for guidance and protection as the child grows. The song's title, although never referenced in its lyrics, is likely a reference to the child of Swift's friend, and collaborator and musical soulmate Aaron Desser's child named Robyn. Oh, my heart. Now being older, you're able to kind of see these things in a different light, and seeing Robyn probably grow up, and she has so much wisdom to bestow on young kids now because she's been through so much, and she just kind of wants them to keep their childlike wonder for as long as possible because she knows that life gets really hard, and she just wants to make sure that the kid is a kid for as long as they can because they can't get those years back. Okay, the last song on the album, the manuscript.
give you my heart if you needed it. She rolled her eyes and said, you're a professional. He said, no, just a good Samaritan. He said that if the sex is half as good as the conversation was, soon they'd be pushing strollers. But soon it was over. In the age of him, she wished she was 30. And afterwards, she only ate kids' cereal. Then she dated boys who were her own age, with dartboards on the backs of their doors. She thought about how he said, since she was so wise beyond her years, everything had been above board. She wasn't sure.
Wait. Is she talking about like John Mayer in the beginning of that verse? Like, she wanted to be older when she was younger, so she would make French presses. When the relationship ended, she went back to eating kids' cereal and sleeping with her mom in bed. Like, she was just a kid. But then she had guys that were her own age, darts in the backs of their doors. Like, they were kind of like immature, kind of, even though they were her own age, maybe? Like, right, it's giving frat boy young energy, you know? He said she was wise beyond her years. Everything had been above board. She wasn't sure.
Professor said to write what you know, looking backwards might be the only way to move forward. And the slow dance was alive with the sparks and the tears fell in synchronicity with the score. At last, she knew what the agony had been for.
Oh my god. At least she knew what the agony had been for. To create music.
Only thing that's left is the manuscript. One last souvenir from my trip to your shores. Now and then I reread the manuscript, but the story isn't mine anymore.
And she said on social media, it's not mine, it's yours. It's for us, the fans. Wow. What? What a way to wrap up this album. I don't even know what to say. I'm like so freaking speechless right now, which always happens with Taylor Swift. I need to take it in. I need to listen to it a few times to really gather my thoughts. But yeah, I mean, this song definitely is a wrap up of her life and what she's gone through, and we know how she's been through so much, and it seems like she's just more at peace. She knows that this is what she's meant for. Like, this is a song about her looking back in her life and know that like it was all worth it because this is her purpose in life. And at last she knew what the act had been for. It was to change the world with her music. I realize now what all this bullshit went through was for. It's because I meant this in my life. I meant to change people's lives with my music. Like, she understands that now. This is for us. It's for her, obviously. It's for her, and for her to navigate the world and understand her feelings is to write songs about it, but it's also for us to hear that, and like she's just meant to do this, and we're meant to like hear it. Alright, I'm gonna end this video here. I'm so tired. It's been a long few days. I just need to sit down with this music and listen to it over and over again. But as for right now, I think the songs I'm definitely gonna gravitate towards too and listening to more often are Down Bad, I Can Do With a Broken Heart, The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, of course, So High School. Man, Peter is so beautiful, and so is Robin. It's just, they're all such good songs, and they're all just good songs. I have a lot of digesting to do with this album, so I'm gonna end this video here. Please subscribe if you've not subscribed already. I do try to upload twice a week, but this week has been a little crazy right now with everything. Please, if you are so inclined to subscribe, that means so much to me. Give us a thumbs up while you're at it, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!